where we make car shopping a breeze.
All right, we are talking about Senate Bill 58. This is the Senate bill. We addressed this last year because it would extend the bar service hours until 4 o'clock in the morning. This made it through our state legislature, and then it landed on the desk of our governor, Governor Brown. He vetoed that bill, but now in the mid-December, once again, Senate Bill 58 is in committee right now and could be headed to Gavin Newsom's desk, and the word from Sacramento is he may actually sign this bill. So we wanted to give you some information on what Senate Bill 58 is all about. It would extend the bar service hours until 4 o'clock in the morning for select areas. This would go into effect January 1st of 2022 and go through 2027. The areas impacted would be Long Beach, Los Angeles, Oakland, Sacramento, San Francisco, West Hollywood, and some areas near Palm Springs. Now, there have been a lot of studies on what extending the bar service hours could do to communities and nearby communities. One thing we found out is the most dangerous time on the roadway is 2 hours after last call. So right now, as it stands in California, our last call is at 2 o'clock. At 4 o'clock in the morning, that's when we're seeing the most fatalities on the roadway. Also, they have something called the splash effect, and that's where people living near these areas that have the extended service hours will feel the impact. In fact, they're estimating that 76% of the California population will actually be impacted if this extended bar service hours actually goes into effect. So we are in El Cajon at a DUI treatment facility talking to the director this morning about this Senate bill and the treatment program. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so we know last hour that you said you are not in favor of this treatment program, of this bill because of what it does, but I'd really like to hear more about what this treatment program does, specifically the positive impact that you're having on DUI offenders. So can you talk to me a little bit about that?
Sure, absolutely. Here at our core DUI program, we are a state licensed DUI treatment program. All of our counselors are certified with the state of California to provide DUI treatment. So that means if you're arrested for a DUI in the state, you come through our program. There's 4 programs like us in San Diego County, and you receive education, counseling, individual counseling, and group counseling. Now, depending on the blood alcohol level you received or you had when you were arrested, and if it's your first DUI, if you've had multiple DUIs or previous DUIs, depends on how long of a treatment program you have with us. Now, when you come to us, you're assessed. So we're identifying if maybe you have a substance use problem that you need more intense treatment for, and we make referrals in the community for that treatment also. So here at Accord, we see that if you come through our program, over 75% of our clients complete our program and do not return, do not receive another DUI in the future.
That is extraordinary. You have an over 75% success rate. This is mandatory if folks want to get their license back. Right. For a DUI, what does that cost the average person as far as the fees in totality?
Yeah, I mean, money-wise, you're looking easily over $10,000 to $12,000. But it costs so much more. I mean, these are the lucky people, the people who make it here. But you're looking at a lot of people lose employment because they need their license. They need a clean record and criminal record to have their jobs. I mean, we've seen people lose families or lose marriages over this. We've seen people, it can be very, very devastating to people. We try to do everything we can to get the word out to prevent them. And there's so many ways to prevent a DUI. It's so preventable. What scares us about this Senate bill is that we know that right now in the state of California, and between 2014 and 2016, there's a 21% in DUI fatalities. And something like this we see that only increasing. So the money is one thing, but the cost of lives, there's no price on that.
All right, very well stated. We're going to be talking later today with one of the success stories from this treatment program, and we're going to bring that to you tonight on the KUSI Evening News Editions. Right now, we're going to take a quick break, and Good Morning San Diego continues in just 2 minutes. Stick around.